Yeah, welcome once again. Though this stage we are now, will be the last series of the tutorial, and today we'll be discussing rendering, and then we'll be showing you on how to render. So it comes with a couple of things like rendering settings, V-Ray frame buffer post production, saving productions. So settings about channel, resolution, your camera, and so on and so forth. VFB post production is how you do post production in V-Ray frame buffer. You will get to know what is V-Ray frame buffer. Then saving productions, how to save your output, your rendering output into pictures, into JPEG or BMP. So that is what you're going to learn. So and let's quickly slide in into today's tutorial. You're welcome. Yeah, so let's continue from here. I have resolved the chaos cosmos issue that is not loading components. I have loaded all the components I need. So the trees I loaded in the other time, as you can see how I have placed them. If you are going to use them, if we are going to use this in my 3D model, because I'll make it available and to practice your rendering, but I'll make it available without uh, Revit materials and Revit components so that you'll be able to use it to practice what I am teaching in this tutorial. So, and then you can look at how I've placed the trees, and this placement makes them reflect like this in 3D view one. So that is how they are going to come out. You can look at these. Not that I just placed them. Elevation from level. It's at ground two level, and then I said it should minus 1.8. That means going to go down by minus 1.8. And this one too, I think it goes down by minus 1.8 too. This is at ground 2.2 but 0 level. Let me change it to ground 1. Let me change this to ground 1 to ground. So now as you can see, I have placed these what do we call it? Edges. I have placed these edges here, and then this material I placed it at my DPC level, and you can see this. I said it should go down below by 300. The ones in the middle should go down below by 300, and I have placed these two into my veranda too at floor level, at my slab level. This seat is also at my slab level, and this one too also at my slab level, and then these are placed it here at my ground level, and I said it should offset by 25 so that when I am to add displacement to the material it is standing on, so that it won't be entering, its tires won't be entering into that displacement material. So I have placed this here too. As you can see, this is another tree there. So I think that is that for that. Then I place a material in a roof here, but you can't see it. I'm sorry, a component, a vegetation. So let's go to beam level. Beam level here. You can see it inside the beam level. But one thing I will do is that I will increase the scale while rendering, let's go to Vray, appearance manager. Appearance manager, and then to families, Cosmos families, and this is it. Because I have picked it already, it will only show it will show it only. So here, what I will do is I will just increase the scale to probably 1.5, so that it's going to be bigger, it's going to show while I am rendering. So, and there is another thing I want to do. This cutting which I have placed here, I want to change its material. I have a material from Chaos Cosmos I want to use. This is the material, so I will load it in. So once I click load in, it will load. You see, it has loaded into my asset browser, asset editor. So that I'll just minimize this and then go to Vray, go to appearance manager, and families, Cosmos. You see, this is the cutting. Then I'll come here. Make sure you are connected to the internet while doing all this. I say edit materials, and I will change its default material. The material that comes with the cutting, I will change it with this. The new one I have loaded into my asset editor. So plain white share. So that is all. So now I'll close it. So one more thing I want us to do, let's go back to this 3D view, is that I want us to use interactive rendering a bit to check our lighting settings and then HDR, right? So I'll come here, I'll go to, no sorry, not settings, I'll go to appearance manager. I will go to global overrides. So to my asset editor, I will just create a material generic. So and I'll at least increase it to white a bit. So I'll minimize this. So for my opaque, I pick that is for glass, and any other thing that is transparent. This is for Revit families. This is for proxy mesh. This is for proxy scenes. This is for Cosmos assets. So anything that is opaque, that means that is raw, that light cannot pass through. Transparent is for glass. So I will add generic to all. This generic material. Okay, around generic. I don't have proxy meshes or proxy scenes in the scene. I only have Chaos Cosmos assets. Then I'll click on it, and click on generic. I don't think there is. Okay, let's see. I think I might not have any Revit family, but probably I think I have Revit family in the progress. So all are in generic. So now let me close this and then go to put to low, make this 600. Let's put this to 75. Let's just come here. It is because I want to do interactive rendering CPU. I will remove all this, remove the noise, I'll remove lightness. So where I'll leave ambient occlusion, I will leave use trace depth production. I will leave it like this. I think we are done like that. Then one thing we have to add when it comes to lighting is the settings from Revit. So you have to understand your sun's position. Let me close. Let me go to ground. In Revit, this is north, this is east, this is south, this is west, according to our elevation. If I want to see the south elevation now, this is this view. So as a Revit user, you should be able to understand it. So that is how the sun of Revit flows to. So let me go back to that. Okay, before I go back to the 3D view. So this is 0°. Like this will be 45° for the sun. This is will be 90° for the sun. This will be 135° for the sun, and this will be 180° for the sun. So so going to the sun settings, I'll choose stop right, uncheck this relative to the view, then go to here and then I will type 180 because I want my sun to face the building. And my altitude, let me put it at 35. So then apply. Okay. There is one more setting for our lighting from Revit here. I will go to graphics display. I will go to lighting here. I will change this. This is already set. Sun from top light, which I just did. And then I will come here, make my sun to be 100. Make this to be 6, my ambient light, and my shadow to be 12. So then I will apply. I click OK. So that is that for that. So let's try our rendering production. Render interactive and see what we have. Let's wait for it. It's coming up. as you can see, the sun is very strong on the facade, and that is how I love it. That is how I want it to be. So you can see. And with this, I can go to my V-Ray sun. I just want to rotate this horizontally so that you can see how it works. Let's say I rotate by 15 degree. You see that the sky shifted. Let's say I rotate by 45. You see the sky has shifted again. Let's say I bring this down by 10 degree. You see the sky has shifted again. So let's say this I bring it down by 90. You see the sky is just wally blue. So let me say bring this back to 0. See how it look like. The sky still have some clouds. So let's say we are shifting this by 180, and let's see. So like I told you before, this rotate horizontal will be shifting the sky like this in this direction. I am moving the mouse, and this offset vertical will be bringing the sky down like this in the direction I am moving the mouse. So hope we get it like that. So but I think let's take it back to 0 and 0. So that is what we are going to have. This is nice. In fact, I love how the sun is very strong on the facade, and the shadow and shade areas are not that much. This is what I want. That's how I want it to be. I love sun to be strong on my facade, but you can change yours. If you want to reduce yours, just go to here. I don't like tampering with the sun here. You just go here where I made the sun to be 100. You can change it, reduce it here. So but as for me, I don't want that. If I say 50, so it ought to have effect here in the interactive rendering, but I don't know why it's not having effect. But nevertheless, that's what I want. I'll change it back to 100. Okay, let's check it out to 50 and click apply. It's not having effect here, and I don't know why. but it ought to, so I'll change it back to upload and apply. I think that's, click on OK. Hope you have seen how to rotate your HDRI sky. So if it is dome light only, let's go back here once more again. I'm changing it to dome light, and I'll remove this custom. I'll change it to none. So as you can see, it's more darker. So that is done light. It looks like a night rendering and not a day rendering. But what you can do to this, to increase this, let me switch off the artificial light. What you can do to this is that you should increase the intensity, then it will increase the light from the HDRI, will increase on it, on the rendering. So as you can see this. So that is that, and I can go back to my Sun plus HDRI settings. So I change it to Sun, and then as you can see, Sun only, you can see it is very yellowish, and this is not what we want. This will not make our rendering look realistic. So what I will do is I'll just go back to my custom here, and as you can see, it's more better now. So let's move on to the next thing. The next thing is just to try a rendering production in interactive. So I'll install this and bring this down, go here, and global overrides, and close all this, and switch on the artificial light again, and come here and click on render. Let's wait for it. It's coming out gradually. It's coming out gradually, and this is what we have. So, but I haven't added this grass. I haven't added grasses here, so I will do so. I will do so. So you can see what we have up here in the roof flower pot. That's what we have. So let me stop it. And I think there is also one mistake too. I did not add material to the frame of this sliding glass, so I'll add that. And there is another one thing too. I think on the wall here there is no luminosity. I want to add luminosity here, but it's not there. So let's stop and minimize, close this. Oh, sorry, I should not have closed that. It's, oh yeah. So let me click on this and click here. Wow, there is grass there, there is fall there. Well, I don't know why it's not coming out with grass. There is fall there already. So let's check our fall. Yeah, there is grass there. I don't know why it's not coming up. So let me minimize this. Yeah, we have our forecast here. So and let's go to global overrides. Oh, sorry, families. scatter. We don't have any scatter material there. So the materials, let me pick this window, this frame, and add material to it. Material. Yeah, this is it. And what else? Okay. Let me check these also. Let me go to 3D. Let me put this. I have grass there as my material. So let's go to the Vray. Appearance manual. And search for grass. Yeah, it's got 4. And then let's go back once more again. Now let's go to foregrass. Oh, the foregrass is not on. It's off. That is why it's not showing. Oh, I have to on it here. See, it's now blue. It's now blue. So, going back to that view. I think that is that for that. So, yeah, okay, let me go to floss. Let me come here, put my section here, go to blue, go to section, LF for light fixtures. I press shortcut for light fixtures. So I'll come here, and I wanted to use this. So I'll place it on this wall that is highlighted. So I'm going to rotate it. Oh, sorry, rotate. Finish. And I'll move. I'll move it to this. Move it here. I'm looking for a 2 to 5 inch. And this place is 1/8. Let's do a quick calculation. 1/8 minus 250. I'm sorry. Yeah, minus 250. 155 divided by 2, 775. So I'm going to move this by 775, enter, and copy it so that 200 space will be between them, so, and that will be 225. These two are 25 mm span. From here to here is 25 mm. Now the distance between them is 200. The distance from here to the wall is 775. So what I will do is that I'll try to put it up. Put it up. Pull this down. So let's go to floor slab. We have the two here. So here I'll just, it's facing inside the wall. It's face that is lit, that will be of light, that will be emitting is inside the wall. So I'll just click here, it comes out. So I'll say we should go in by just 24. It is 25 mm thick from here to here, so it remains only 1 mm outer of the wall. So the same thing I'll do to this. I'll click here, so and then 25, oh sorry, it's going by 24. So we have that on that place, and then let me just go to settings here and edit, and change advanced, okay, luminance intensity, let me change it to 2000, change it to back to RH, then press OK, apply and finish, and close. And let's try our rendering interactive once more. Render. Yes.
That's your phone.
Hey.
Jesus. Ah.
So let's wait for it. Let's wait for it. Yeah, it's coming up. It's coming up. It's coming up. You see, our graphs is not there. It's not displayed. And see the one I just did now. This is it. And the aluminium frame for this sliding door has also changed. So that is that. Before we go, I will go and increase the lighting we have here. We have some light here, some light inside here. And I will go and move them. They are down lights, cylindrical down lights. So hope you can see that our rendering is coming out realistic. Look at this floor, this interlocking. It looks as if it is the real interlock. So I will stop now, and then we'll continue from here in the next tutorial. Thank you. Yeah, um, thanks for learning today's tutorial. Thanks for learning so far. Thanks for your patience and then your learning. And then we'll see you in the next tutorial series. So don't forget, join, like, and follow us. These are our social handles. And God bless. See you in the next tutorial series.